Now that's a way to start a very weird morning. What is going on, guys? Joey Suggs here. Welcome to another video. Welcome back to the Road to Ripped series. Welcome to Road to Ripped episode number 21. Oh, okay, it's a Friday. It's a work day. We're up early. It is pouring rain already for some reason this morning. But we are starting our day the exact same way we've been starting it every single day this week, with a little caffeine. But in today's video, I want to run you through my exact days while I'm at work, and they have all looked exactly the same over the past week. And there's definitely been some good changes that have happened from it. So sit back, relax, press the thumbs up button, and let's get into today's video. Like, not kidding, it rained like this all night long too. Just a nice little morning shower to get our day started. All right, it is almost noon, and I typically have my first meal right around this time, and it's been the exact same thing the entire week. It's been this right here, some biltong, which is absolutely insane macro and flavor wise, and an apple, sometimes Honeycrisp, sometimes Granny Smith. Doesn't matter, they all taste delicious to me. 160 calories, 32 grams of protein, this entire bag. Nothing beats some meat first thing in your mouth in the morning. So we have our salty, we have our sweet. Here are the calories and macros so far for the day. Pretty spot on. And I'm actually in the car because me and Perry are still trying to find a decent couch. And that's the plan for today, is to go search a couple more places during my lunch break. All right, well, Florida is the weirdest place in the world. Beautiful and pretty sunny out now, but it's about 2 p.m. I'm starving. Let's have lunch. All right, and lunch is served. This is what I've been having pretty much every single day, is a clean eats meal, and this is the Bang Bang chicken low calorie variation. All of their meals have pretty good macros. This one specifically though, 225 calories with 36 grams of protein is crazy. I will say it's really just chicken and broccoli. But what I think I love about Clean Eats is their portions are always really good. Typically they're anywhere from like 300 to 400 calories with still good protein. Also the price. So whenever I picked up 21 meals like a couple weeks ago. I think it was $170. That's like $8 a meal. And that's way, way cheaper than like ordering stuff online. So if you do have a Clean Eats near you, I highly recommend checking it out. Not sponsored at all, but this is what I've been having literally every single day at work for my lunches. So we're still under 500 calories with over 60 grams of protein for the day, which is really good. And although this isn't the biggest meal, it is pretty good tasting and does actually keep me kind of full. So I'm gonna pound this down, get back to work over here. I'll be honest, eat this for about 30 minutes and then it's on to the next meal. Now I said the next meal, but I actually forgot to take my supplements. By the way, all of these supplements are available at transparentlabs.com. I take them literally every single day. I've been really enjoying it, but now time for the actual midday snack, and that is a Built Bar. This flavor, I think, is cookies and cream. Honestly, not the best. Extremely, extremely chewy. I like the puff variations a little better, but it did set our calories and macros up pretty nicely, right around 600 calories for the day with 85 grams of protein, so that is solid. All right, it's about 4 p.m., which means it's time for my favorite part of every single day, my Kodiak cake time. I am not kidding when I say this. This has to be my absolute favorite part of every single day, eating my Kodiak cake pancake bowl. There is no way you cannot tell me that this doesn't look like a chocolate chip cake, because it is. And whether you hate or love the word moist, that is exactly how to describe this right here. I do always throw some like Dannon 000 over it, just because it adds that like hot and cold, the like creaminess with the cake. It's all around just an insane pre-workout snack too, because it's got some good carb source in there. I've talked about it and made it so many times, but literally all it is, Kodiak cake mixture, some salt, water till you get the right consistency, toss a couple chocolate chips in there, microwave for a minute to a minute and a half, and you're good to go. It's also gonna bring our calories macros up to around 1100 with like 120 grams of protein. So really good there. And I feel like around the 1000 calorie range is a good level for me to have enough energy to still get a somewhat decent workout in. All right, despite the unbearable amount of rain, we have made it to the gym, same top, different bottoms, and today's gonna be a leg day. I think I've shown a total of 2 leg days throughout the entire Road to Rip series, and partially that's because I hate training legs at Crunch, and we actually came to the alma mater, the Gym Jacks, because this is where I like actually training legs when I do them. There's actually a lot to go over when it comes to training legs for me currently right now, but I forgot my TLF water bottle today for work, so I'm gonna have to dry scoop the bulk black, which I don't know if I've ever done before. Gotta take out the gum, set that somewhere. Thing about bulk black, right? It's one of the best dosed pre-workouts out there, literally like a protein scooper. This is gonna be a mouthful of sour gummy worm flavor as well. Pray for me. A little sour, but actually went down pretty good. I did drop a little bit on the car, but nothing like saving a little white powder for a rainy day. All right, hopefully I don't get my camera taken away from me in there. Let's go hit a leg day. All right, people, welcome to ASMR leg day. Just kidding, this is my leg day though, and the leg days have been kind of brutal. The knee pain that I was experiencing a little earlier on in Road to Ripped is now gone, but I'm just not able to push through as much in my workouts. But as always, we start out with a little bit of walking on the treadmill, just about 10-15 minutes. I do that every day, and then worked into some machine leg extensions. Now I actually did 2 warm-up sets, 4 working sets here. Like everything else right now, I'm trying to do less exercises, more reps on exercises that I feel like I can feel the most benefit from. And so that's exactly what I did. I moved the weight up each time as well. And then I actually did a drop set on the last set. Also been splitting up my leg days twice a week and doing a quad focus day and then a hamstring focus day later on in the week. But no matter whether I'm doing quads or hamstrings, I'm always doing leg press as my main compound movement. But started out pretty light here, did 1 warm-up set, then 4 working sets, increasing the weight once, and then 3 hard working sets, all about 10 reps. Honestly, I think my favorite movement for quads has been the split squat or a Bulgarian split squat or whatever kind of split squat you want to call it. When you get your balance right in the movement and you're actually able to progressively overload on it, which this was a little light for me, honestly, it does make it really nice. So like I said, trying to keep the volume high on exercises that matter, and my leg days have become my leg and ab days as well. So first actual ab exercise, we're doing a hanging leg raise. It's actually good for your abs and your lower back as well if you get that nice curl in your lower back, kind of like you're tucking your belly button inside of itself. Pretty solid cue. So 3 sets of failure here as we supersetted with the Bulgarian split squats, and then moved into my all-time favorite ab exercise, the weighted crunch. I did 4 sets here, 2 failure just about every single time, or at least 15 reps. By the way, the full fit is TLF, and you can pick it up, a link down below. They got all sorts of sales going on. I think they're still doing their 5 for $75, which is a crazy deal. So check out the link down below. Also, you do have until August 4th to put in your order at either TLF or Transparent Labs to be entered to win the $200 giveaway, $100 to each one of the companies. So make sure you're doing that. And our next ad movement, kind of a weird one. This is actually a assisted chin-up machine, but that pad pressing up against you is really nice to press down against it and flex your abs. I really feel this in my like lower abs, and when you get this squeeze right, you get like a little bit of good hinge in your hips while your legs stay relatively locked and your arms stay relatively locked. A little bit of squeeze at the bottom of the motion. It honestly is a really solid workout. So
another 3 sets here, and I actually supersetted that with an all-time classic that I'm not sure is really even that good of an exercise. I guess you'd call it a dumbbell side crunch. It's all right. I just did it because it was right next to the machine, and it's a simple, easy movement to do for the obliques, and it isn't bad at hitting the obliques. Really would rather be on like a hyperextension. I feel a much better contraction and squeeze doing it that way, but regardless, this is how we finished out our legs and ab day. Pretty solid, and this is pretty much exactly how all of them have gone for at least the past like 2 or 3 weeks. Just because cardio is higher, so it's tough to do a full solid leg day and then do cardio after, and then have to do cardio for the next couple of days. Regardless, really solid workout. Let's check out the physique.
Oh, all right, we are finally done. Workout complete, and not gonna lie, it was kind of a doozy. Hard to push through, especially when like you know that you can't get your full potential, your full strength. It's tough to like stay in the workout mentally. A tough one, but still a good one. And we just got our cardio done as well. 30 minutes on the Stairmaster, done and dusted. As far as the physique, I can tell you pretty much eating the exact same thing every single day does get boring, but it definitely does work. Over the past 14 or so days, 2 weeks, I've definitely felt my physique tighten up a bit. I've definitely felt myself kind of just get into a rhythm, and the days kind of fly by because I know exactly what's gonna happen and exactly what I'm gonna eat and exactly when I'm gonna eat it. Now, as far as the last video goes, we started at 203.7. That was on a Sunday. So throughout this week, we have dropped from 203.7, 202.4, 201.5, 201.2. Yesterday, 200.8, and that was a true 200.8. And then there is today, 202.6, and there's not really any reason why I weighed that this morning. I can't think of anything that would have made my weight fluctuate up other than the fact that I have not gone to the bathroom in 2 or possibly 3 days. In fact, that's probably has something to do with it. But the trend of the week is definitely in the right direction, and whatever this hiccup is that happened this morning, I'm not gonna let it get in my head too much, and I'm just gonna focus on doing what I know I should be, and I have a feeling we're gonna see a weight below 200 by the end of Road to Ripped in just 7 days. And considering I have a week left, I'm not competing, I'm not doing a peak week or anything like that, I'm just gonna keep my calories exactly where they are. It feels really good to still be able to eat 2,000 calories. I know for some people it doesn't seem like a lot, but there are a lot of people doing bodybuilding preps, things like that are on like 1,600 calories with like 75 minutes of cardio. So 2,000 calories, 30 minutes of cardio is really not that bad when you put everything into perspective. And I'm appreciative of, one, myself and my personal goals, that I'm able to do that and still feel good. And speaking of feeling good, now that we have our workout done and our cardio done, it's time for my second favorite part of the day besides the Kodiak cakes. The sauna. I know you can't see me because it's so foggy. I'm telling you, after the gym or after cardio, nothing beats just like sitting in here, relaxing for a little bit, pop on the red light. Oh, I will have a video talking about this a little later on, but life-changing, honestly. All right, 15 minutes done. I'm absolutely drenched. Time to go shower, and then it's time to get into our dinner. And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Road to Ripped special. This is what I've been having every single night. It is literally just some frozen mixed veg. This is actually the aroma blend from Publix with either ground turkey or diced up chicken. And for sauces, it depends on how many calories roughly I've eaten that day, but typically it's either Bolthouse Ranch and Buffalo or just mustard. But I have the calories tonight, so we're gonna go with the Ranch and Buffalo. I am not gonna try and lie to you and tell you this is the most delicious meal you're ever gonna eat, but what I will tell you is the macros are really good. And honestly, it does taste pretty good too. Yeah, that's good. And the volume's solid as well. So this is dinner, simple, effective, and with pretty solid macros. Bringing the total up to a little under 1,700 and with 190 calories. So we just got a little more to push through. Okay, that was delicious, and now I'm pissed. So we had our refrigerator looked at today because the ice maker stopped working. The guy told us there was like bugs had died inside of it and shit everywhere, and that's what made the ice maker stop working. But I get home today, the light doesn't work in the fridge. Thank God it's still cooling, and no water. I don't know what's going on at this point. I guess we're all just gonna die of dehydration. Regardless, the dessert recently has been this, whoa, right here. I've talked about it multiple times at this point, and lightened ice cream is pretty goated. I have like probably 3/4 of this container left. And lucky for me, I have right about 300 calories left, which is exactly 3/4 of this container. Brownie bits, cookie dough, chocolate ice cream. Sounds delicious. And it always is. Like, straight up, this does not taste like healthy ice cream at all. Now, do I like it as much as like making my own creamy? Not quite, but the convenience of this is really nice. But I will start using the cream making and showing some pretty awesome recipes in some upcoming videos, I promise. And once I pound this down, we're gonna be sitting pretty 1,999 calories, 208 grams of protein. And that's pretty much how my macros and calories have been for the past 2 weeks, because I've been eating the exact same thing. So is it the most exciting full day eating? Maybe not, but I think that I look forward to certain aspects of it so much still, and it's still a pretty satisfying diet for me. So hopefully you guys can use some of it in your own diets as you're getting shredded for summertime. Well, I guess summertime's almost over now, but either way, I hope you found it helpful. If you did, press this thumbs up button down below. But I got another week on Road to Ripped, and then we're done. So I will see you guys shortly in the next one. Peace.